Yo, what's going on, everybody? What's happening? I am your boy Slick 50, man. Oh my God, it's a beautiful Monday morning, right? Oh my God, I'm tired, bro. I can't even stunt. I'm tired, bro. I had a great time, man. Man. All right, y'all. What's going on? Y'all know the formalities, man. Let's go on and get it out the way. Do what it says down bottom. Always forget to cut the ticker off when I do that. We'll get better. There you go. Why is my name on this stuff? Like, who did this? Did they reset or something? StreamYard? Because that's not supposed to be. Didn't have it like that. Yeah. Edit. That shit off. They already know who I am. I am your boy Sleep 50. I don't know why that's up there. There you go. Y'all know what to do. Like, comment, all that great ish. You know what I'm talking about? It helps the channel grow. It helps people see what's going on over this way. You know what I'm saying? It's the easiest way to support. You want to take a step further, please hit that subscribe button. And then you want to take it further than that, tell a friend, tell a friend. You know what I'm saying? And if you're feeling really friendly, hit that super chat. You know what I mean? To guarantee your comment is read. Now, let's go ahead and get into this, man. This one shouldn't be that long unless somebody want to hit that link and jump on the show. But we going to keep it going. All right, man. Y'all see it right there, man. Khalid playing versus Edgar Belanga. Shakur Stevenson versus George Kambosos, and more. I'm gonna start with the easy shit. Got a lot of criticism, and I hear a lot of stuff. I'm not going at nobody, bro, over this Clarissa Shields shit. If people try to bait me into arguments and stuff, and I'm not talking about the homie punch, so I can say that with full confidence. Um, you a fool. I'm not gonna argue over no women. That's the dumbest shit. That's what make you lame in the first place. All I said was that was some whole shit that Cameron pulled. All right. He knew it was gonna get views. He's like the ultimate troll. And I guess y'all fall in that line if y'all think that sissy ass type of shit is cool. He getting his ratings up for a show, cool, that's him. But that don't mean I have to agree with it. If that's what you into, because she didn't like I'm watching dudes change the story up, all sorts of stuff, you know. She tried to keep that shit, between them two. She DM'd him. That's the point of a DM. She didn't go straight to the internet. And that is weird to me. So if you think that's all right, that's cool. I don't care. But don't expect me to I'm about to argue with you. Like, what? No. Like, stop playing. We all know what the truth is. It is what it is. And the girls done made up. If you ain't hip, they go to X. They done made up. They back buddies. See, that's how it works. That's how women work, bro. Like, like I said, be a bunch of extra shit, but she was spitting facts, but it'd be extra shit. They get past it. Now they kumbaya again. Yay. You know what I'm saying? So salutes to them for ironing whatever they had to iron out. Let's move on. Yeah, salutes to them for that. Straight up. All right, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough. Thank you. Next thing we're gonna talk about Shakur Stevenson and Williams Zapata. Yeah, I want to talk about that. It's unfortunate, but it's one of them fights where I be like, produce the paperwork. Produce the paperwork, bro. Like, I'm saying like this too, man. At the end of the day, oh, I'm tripping. At the end of the day, all of a sudden his hand is messed up fighting Tevin Farmer. If you didn't watch that Tevin Farmer fight, go back and watch. It was like on the 16th, I believe it was, of this month. All right. It was a Riyadh card. It was Mexican night. Latino night, correction. Latino night. And it was like we was all on him like Tevin Farmer give a fight, but I felt like Tevin Farmer was past his, you know, he passed his prime. But he did to me he won that last fight against Muratalla. He went into this fight. I'm not gonna lie, he leapt off the gas. He damn near won this one. There was a whole issue about drug testing, why they didn't get drug tested after, before the fight, after the fight. He was asking about it. They kept giving him the runaround. Then they said they ran out of tests or something like that. And he was like, that's bullshit because the rest of the card got tested. That night, Williams Zepeda threw 1,000 and something punches. I make of that what you will. Now, me personally, that's odd. That's weird. That's something to take into account, right? But Tevin was getting the best of Williams Zepeda. He even knocked Williams Zepeda down, or whatever the case may be. I didn't see nowhere or even after the fight where Williams Zepeda was, they'll use me, like, get the shit up off me or whatever. Said anything of the sort that his hand was injured. If it's broken, it usually come out. They didn't say his hand was broken. To be specific, Eric Gomez, the representative of Golden Boy, is the one that came out. His statement was, no, Zepeda suffered an injury. He hurt his hand. We are looking to see when to reschedule the Shakur Stevenson fight because that's the fight Zepeda wants. Again, that's what Eric Gomez said. Now, that's such a broad thing. Like, you know what I mean? What I think, I'm just going to give you my opinion, and y'all could tell me if I'm wrong. I really feel like what they saw, they got Tevin Farmer in the ring, a guy that can move on his feet, which he doesn't even move the way he used to. He still has his speed. He's not as fast as he used to be. But it was a good test to see if he can handle that, right? And it showed them, no, he not ready for a Shakur. That's what I believe. That was the eye test for them to see, is he ready to go in there with Shakur? Zepeda didn't have no real answers for Tevin Farmer. Tevin Farmer was giving good work in that ring, bro. It was off the chain. It was damn near like he turned back the hands of time. Zepeda was making him look that good. And to be fair, it was nothing that he was doing that shut him down. It was his gas tank. And like I said, if he would have paced himself, which he was trying to do, but if he would pace himself a little more, he'd have had that. Or they would have cheated him. One of the two, they would have cheated. That, and I'm standing firm, and I feel like he won that Muratalla fight. But and it sucks, but it is what it is, right? So now Shakur doesn't have a fight, which is crazy, and which he never really had the Zepeda fight in the first place because nothing was signed. He couldn't, engage in business, or whatever the case may be, until after the Tevin Farmer fight was done. But now that's not coming. But during the fight, all five Shakur's on Twitter like, don't forget about me, XYZ, let's do this. And now he going at them, calling them fake Mexicans, blah, 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 in the sense of like heart, though. All right, I want to clear that up. I don't think that a lot of people try to make that racist. So that's not racist. He just used it in the sense of, Mexicans step up to the plate, bro. Usually Mexican fighters ain't scared of nobody. They come in with that smoke. We don't give a damn in the sense of a Pitbull Cruz. That's why people like Pitbull Cruz, because when he get in the ring, he throwing a fucking show. Even though you did dodge that El Rayo rematch. I don't understand how does a champion don't exercise a rematch to get his belt back, but that's a whole nother conversation. This right here, I kind of felt Shakur on. I don't know if I would have used some words because I know how the internet works. The words that you type on the internet is almost like the Allen Iverson insert practice. Just practice. So if you just see that video, that little piece, you be like, damn, he don't go to practice. Same thing with this. They took that little piece and ran with it, which is stupid. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he gets to live another day and learn from this. You know what I mean? So to speak. But to say that he suffered an injury in his hand, what injury? What is stopping this fight? I don't know. What type? Like I said, in that fight, I didn't see not one time this man complain, unless he was allegedly, or should I say, what Tevin Farmer is insinuating, he was on some shit. You know what I'm saying? He was hopped up on something more, allegedly again. And he didn't feel it till it wore off, allegedly. You know what I mean? So I don't know, bro, but it's a sad thing to see because I was really looking forward to this fight. So now my guy is going after George Kambosos. Now, I don't have a problem with this fight. If you do recall, he was calling George Kambosos out for the longest. He had promised him a fight. I remember Shakur showed the DMs when Kambosos switched up on him and all of that. This is when Shakur was trying to get a Loma fight. Shakur was trying to fight everybody, bro. And it's the same thing the way with Tank. Tank went after people right now. Loma, conked out on him or whatever, quit on him or whatever you want to call it, retired on him. We don't know, but it didn't happen. And so I'm not mad at this fight if this is going to keep Shakur busy because he's been out with his hand injury. At least he showed us that he really had a hand injury. But it sucks. You know what I'm saying? It sucks because I don't even know if this fight will happen because Hitchison. Well, I ain't gonna jump into that part yet. That we gonna talk about that. But the catch to this is this: Kambosos is at 140. All right. If Shakur go to 140 just to stay busy, I don't like the idea if he gonna come back down, and it's for what at that moment going up, and it's for what. Like, stay your ass at 135, but he can't because he signed that deal with Eddie, and he said he want to go to 140, so he's going to 140. I don't know. Make of that what you will. I think it's stupid. If I ain't gonna say stupid, I can't never say another man's choice is stupid. I would never say that. All right, never say that. But I don't think if it's me, I wouldn't do it. I would like to see the fight, but at 135, I wouldn't go up to 140 for what? You know what I mean? But if he did, I see a lot of people like Ryan with Kambosos. He had tweeted out, "Come see me in February in Australia. Drop your belt. Let Zepeda become an email chump and see me at 140. You know exactly who to contact. I'm right here." All right, Kambosos. Easy said, but why didn't you fight him at 135, bro? Like, this shit's stupid. It's dumb. And then why would he have to drop the belt? How many other people we didn't watch, get to keep their belt, go up, have a special fight? As long as you come back down, it shouldn't be a problem. If you got intent to come back down, it shouldn't be a problem, right? We watched Terrence Crawford do it, Canelo, so on and so forth. The hell with that shit. You even saw Tank do it when he went to 140. So, no, he ain't got to drop shit. You want him to drop that shit so he'll be in the same boat with your ass. I wouldn't drop a motherfucking thing. Hell, you just watch a Hector Cruz. Who else had a belt? Lamont Roach that's for the fight Tank. He coming up to fight. He's still champion where he at 130. So why would a person drop their belt? Like, he sound dumb as hell. You know what I'm saying? And this ain't no hate on him, but you just sound dumb as hell, bro. Like, you need a fight, but at the same time, you want to be on the same even playing field. Fuck that shit. If I'm Shakur and anything happen, I still got my motherfucking belt. It ain't happening, bro. You know what I mean? But I do. It's like, who's there for Shakur to fight now, man? He gonna go fight Muratalla, which he at the top of the line. You know what I'm saying? He at the top of the line, and I know he want that Williams to pay the fight because I know he know Black and Mexicans fights make the most money. But Muratalla is Mexican, right? But he ain't got that buzz of a Zepeda. But like I say, he just need to stay busy fight. But some people look at their fights as more of a risk. Muratalla and all of them, Schofields, and I don't think Schofield should get a fight. I ain't gonna say I don't think he should, but it's like, I don't know. That fight just don't match up well to me. But he right there. Take a like I said, it's food there, man. You know what I'm saying? Burn check, that's a belt. Even though we know Keyshawn going after that, which I have not no clarification on that. Keyshawn said Bob gonna give it to him, but then they posting Bernacek might be fighting somebody else, so we don't know about that at all. But it's food at 135, right? It might not be what Shakur wants. It may not garner the buzz he wants, but he has to stay busy, bro. That's how I'm looking at it. He has to stay busy. I don't see no other way, you know what I'm saying? But and then on top of that, shout out to Richard Hitchison. I was watching the Cigar Talk podcast, right, with Najee, man. Salute to that man. Um Come to find out, and shout out to DJ, my guy from down under. He had put this whole scenario together in his head, and it made perfect sense. And I'm here to let you know you was right, DJ. Richardson Hitchison on Cigar Talk, it came out of his mouth. He was already lined up to fight somebody else besides Paro. And somehow, some way, Paro fell in his lap. Paro didn't want to fight Richardson Hitchison because he was supposed to fight, guess who? Kambosos for a big fight in Australia. Because it was agreed upon, they was going to pay Richardson Hitchison, which they were going to do. Richardson Hitchison said, I don't want just the money, bro. You have to guarantee me the winner of that fight. They didn't want to guarantee him the winner of that fight, so he said he was not taking that money. So therefore, that's why we get Richardson Hitchison and Paro. Now, he was a bit unclear as of why they put Paro on him, because he said he was slated to fight somebody else. He said he didn't understand it. But once the fight, he said okay to it, and then they came with the Kambosos thing. So what I'm thinking is Kambosos didn't sign in time. That's what I'm thinking. And then when Kambosos finally inked that deal, they tried to come back at Richardson Hitchison, and Richardson Hitchison was saying hell no, because according to Richardson Hitchison, he was already in training camp for the other guy. So, shout out to DJ. Like I said, if y'all come check us out over there every Friday, we got the podcast. It's at night. You know what I'm saying? You know we watching the podcast now. This in the morning, but the one usually at night is on Fridays. Hey, he came up with a scenario that was straight facts. So salute to that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, now this is just my own personal opinion. I feel like they just want to keep that man in a stalemate, bro. I know people go off what they look at, like his last fights and all that. Oh, they boring and this and that third. And you even hear promoters saying it though, right? But that ain't just the reason. Before that, they didn't want to fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They ain't want to fuck with him. And it's just an excuse not to fuck with him, because I think Shakur is the equalizer to most. You get what I'm saying? I'm not saying he gonna skunk it in nobody, but he will be their toughest fight, in a sense of why back with the Earl and Terrence Crawford talk. Remember all of that? I made it clear that when they was talking about fighting the first time, right? I said Earl is not gonna fight him. Why would Earl fight Terrence Crawford when that's gonna be his toughest fight? They're not gonna fight right now. Lo and behold, you saw how long it took. 3 belts later, then he said, fuck it. Even with all the capping in the ring. Remember when Earl got in the ring and said, I'm going to give the fans what they want. They want Terrence Crawford. He still didn't fight. He went for, man, my dude, he broke his orbital bone on it when he got the last belt. Ugas. So you see what I'm saying? Like, I think that's how they treating him, man. They like, man, I'm not going to put my guy in there and then X, Y, and Z. If that was the case, they wouldn't have needed a litmus test for Zepeda. And they was looking at Tevin Farmer. He passed his prime. And if he can't handle Tevin Farmer, he definitely not going to handle Shakur Stevenson. And I really think that's how they looking at him. Despite how people talk, he boring, he this, he that. I had a great conversation last night. Oh my God, I'm drawing a blank, man. I promise you guys, I am not trying to hate on y'all. Hey, salutes to have me on y'all podcast, man. Man, I gotta look it up, bro. Cause I really want to shout these guys out. I really, really want to shout these guys out. And while I'm looking this up, I'm gonna continue, but we had a great conversation over there about the whole Shakur thing. Like I said, we was talking about Shakur and Tank. Shakur got the ability. Okay, where my shit go? Bruh, it's like everything changed today all of a sudden, and I'm not understanding why. There you go. Why it was like that, I don't know, but okay. That was dumb. But anyway, it's boxing to you. Oh, yeah, that's it. I was over there on It's Boxing to You. Salutes to them, man. I had a great conversation. Q, Pastor, WCS even was on there. Hold the Phone showed up. Everybody, it was a great conversation. We had a great conversation over there. So salutes to them, for real, for letting me on their panel. You know what I mean? Showed me love when I came on, man. Salutes to y'all. Like I was explaining over there, it's hard to fathom that Shakur can't beat Tank, right? I mean, that he would beat Tank, excuse me. It's hard to fathom that he would beat Tank, right? And I'm telling you right now, for me, it's not, right? Genuinely, Tank loses the early rounds. If he can capitalize on that, put a couple more rounds on top of the rounds he going to lose in the beginning, say get at least 7 of them, 8. Hey, bruh, Shakur's a boxer. I can see Shakur cutting the wheels on and dance around the ring, bruh, and pot shot the rest of the fight, and he'll win. See, I think I'm one of the few that don't understand that. I mean, one of the few that understands that Shakur is a boxer. He keep trying to tell everybody it's hit and don't get hit. He not looking to knock you out. He not looking for none of that. He's looking to frustrate the shit out of you, right? At the most, take your best punch away from you and go from there. If the knockout come, he's gonna jump on it. But if not, he don't care. As long as that boy get the W by any means necessary. It is what it is. And we were talking about over there too about the De Los Santos fight. Like I said, he had an injured hand. He ran, but he won. And the crazy part about it, if you look at it from the flip side, average like 9 punches a round. So you gotta ask yourself, what the fuck was De Los Santos doing wrong? If a person ain't throwing nothing, he can't run out the ropes. What was De Los Santos doing? And like I said, we can't take a fault of another fighter and place it upon Shakur Stevenson. Now, mind you, he should have just came. I feel like he should have said he was injured. But it was last minute tickets. Okay, whatever, what have you, right? But De Los Santos, you gotta give De Los Santos a blame. He might have been this exciting fighter, but if you can't cut the ring off, partner, he gonna have future problems. He should have been able to cut that ring off on Shakur and let Shakur have it. Especially he can't throw a punch. If he only throwing 9 punches. So, you know what I mean? Like I said, I see other fighters, they trying to improve for Shakur, this and that third. The only fight I see that's taking Shakur seriously is Tank. That's what that Frank Martin fight was for. That's what Lamont Roach fight is for. Somebody on their feet that can move, corner this motherfucker, make him move where I want him to move on some Bam Rodriguez shit. I'm gonna make you move into this punch. You're not gonna just get off the ropes. You're gonna go where I want you to go. And that's what I'm seeing from Tank, right? And watching this Lamont Roach, it's gonna show. I ain't saying Lamont Roach go get beat. I never say that. But at the end of the day, I ain't gonna say never, but it just ain't time yet. Until the fight get announced, I ain't gonna say nothing who gonna win or not. But I guarantee you're gonna see Tank trying to cut that ring off, just like how he did with Frank. You know what I mean? Shout out to Dante's Boxing Talk. He said Eddie Hearn is a slick dude, man. Yeah, he is. Big time, bro. Big time. Like I said, man, I don't know how that shit happened, but and DJ came up with that, man. But hey, like you say, hey, you picking up what I'm putting down, hey? Salute the DJ, bruh. Salute the DJ, bruh. Because he sure called that shit. They setting up for a Kambosos and Leon Parle fight. But I'm here to tell him that was supposed to happen first. That was supposed to happen. Richard Hitcherson is not supposed to be in this fight. This came out of his mouth. It's on Cigar Talk. Again, salute to Najee. He got a whole interview. And that came out of his mouth. He ain't supposed to be in this fight. He was already training for the other guy. So, yeah. So, they're hoping Liam Parle beats Hitcherson, right? I don't know why his name is like a tongue twister for me, bro. I have no idea. But that's they hoping Liam beats him, and then he go ahead and fight George Kambosos. That's what it's about, a big showdown in Australia, and that's a big fight for them, you know, that they'll get behind. So, yeah, that's all it's about. And more, I see. A long time ago, we got an interview over here with Eddie Hearn, and he was asked a specific question. All right, you can go look this up on the channel. And my man straight said, "Was you trying to dominate the boxing game?" He said, "No, world domination." And you know, he's learning. And what I mean by learning for his American side and all of that, he paying attention to Bob. Bob is already world dominant. We talking about England, Japan, Scotland, Ireland. He got somebody everywhere. And they backyard gonna pay. You see what I'm saying? So like he's trying to do the same. He's trying to establish that world dominance. He wants an American guy, but he see now American guys are hard to build. But you get these other countries, that's where you win at. So I see the move he doing. He wants the biggest star in Australia. I don't remember if Ja Opatai is with Eddie. I know he signed to somebody else, but it's like a I can't remember. I know he got another promotions, but I wonder are they co-promoting? I'm not sure. So he wants that top dog out of Australia. That I do know. And that's why he's trying to put the two together. Because George could sell a fight, right? He got a mouth. He not like Zarafa over there that be talking mad shit, you know what I'm saying, and then get beat up or nothing like that. Zarafa be taking a little too far. George is more of a showman with it. So we'll see. We'll see. You know what I mean? We definitely going to talk more about that later on down this week, though. Because I'm definitely, now I really can't wait to see this fight. I got Paro going to fuck around and win. Excuse me. Dante said he got Shakur beating Tank. I can see it. A lot of people say they can't, but I actually can, bro. Like you say, and history tells you punchers loses to boxers. Even though I've seen over the years, over a couple of fights, more than a few fights, that your boy Tank is turning out to be a pretty good boxer, but we do know he's built off aggression. He's built off being a puncher. What happens when you get a guy in front of you that's going to frustrate the shit out of you? You usually resort to what you know. So I would like to see. You know what I mean? But Shakur got to get in his bag, bro. Right? Last night again, It's to You podcast. I was over there or whatnot, and like I told them, Shakur, hey, that's not saying I believe he could win, but Shakur has to get into it's boxing to you. Let me correct that. It's boxing to you. I was over there. I've yet like people want to see that Oscar Valdez Shakur Stevenson, that Jamel Herring Shakur Stevenson, but I've still yet haven't seen them play that bull and Matador. I still have not yet seen a person that's really gonna rush him like that. Now he had a chance to play that with De Los Santos, but his hand was hurt. Right? I want to see if he can pull that out of his bag. I want to see it because we know Tank coming forward. Simple as that, especially if we feel like he can't hit you, if he can't reach you. Oh, he coming. Gazelle punches. He's throwing the sink, the refrigerator, everything at you. I want to see how you gonna handle it, because going straight that hop back ain't gonna. I don't believe that's gonna work. Hopping straight backwards, that's not it. Need some lateral movement, turning tank, bop, 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 turning. You know what I'm saying? Frank was having good success with that. Frank was having good success with that in them rounds before he got knocked out. He was. He just got stagnant and cocky, bro. He got on the ropes. I don't know what was his problem. No, but when he was right there in the middle ring, pop and turn, Tank had to follow him around. Yeah, he was just walking into punches. That's boxing. But I think the nerves got to Frank, though. But nonetheless, Frank should never been in there. Frank wasn't ready, though. I don't think Frank was ready for that. I think he do it, too. To be honest, I think he do it, too. You know what I'm saying? What'd you say, Dante? Boxer Talk, he said Hitchison better put on A-class performance. Facts. Because he didn't look too good in his last fight. Facts. You already know who's gonna be the favorite in that fight. You know, because in this day and age, they only going off of your last fight. So he didn't look that good. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, man, that's December 7th. It's some more fights on December 7th, to be fair. It's another card on December 7th. It's a top ranked card. Hold on. So we got that on December 7th. What else on December 7th? I don't think nothing come on this Saturday, boy. We done had 2 Saturdays with nothing really on. Oh, yeah, Manuel Navarrete, while we speaking with Oscar Valdez, that rematch. Man, how y'all think that's going to compete? I just thought about that. Oh, my God. So that's going to be at 8. What time is the other one? Hold on. Oh, okay. What? Hold on. 12 p.m. Eastern. No, that's it's gonna be in Puerto Rico. We lucky. So that card gonna start for me at 11 o'clock a.m. Ain't that a bitch? So I ain't gonna miss. We'll be able to see both fights. So I'm gonna be on all day, December 7th. Make sure you show up and show out for that. Leon Paro versus Richard Hitchison. If you in the Midwest like me in Missouri, that shit gonna start 12 p.m. 11 a.m. for us. The Oscar Valdez fight gonna start at 7. So they gonna run right into each other. I'm definitely gonna be on that. You know what I'm saying? You said Robisi fighting too? Yep. Oh, show is Robisi Ramirez and Rafael Espinoza. Yeah, bruh. Oh, and I like Emilio Vargas. Boy, Keyshawn Emilio Vargas would be a dope ass fight, bruh. I ain't gonna lie, bruh. That would be a dope ass fight. I like Richard Torres, man. He just small to be a heavyweight, but you never know, bro. Mike Tyson was small, bro. Never know. And Richard Torres is strong. I ain't saying he's a Mike Tyson, but I like him though. All right, yeah, that's what's up. December 7th gonna be lit, bro. Gonna be lit, man. On the 30th, what's coming up on a bunch of stuff that probably ain't gonna hit on TV, bro. Yep. A bunch of stuff. Wait a minute. Sonny Edwards. And that's all right, man, Card. You know what I'm saying? But y'all know me. I might be on here, man. I might be on here for that. I might be on here because I'm looking at the rest of this card. Michael Steppers on here. I know who he is. Oh, Kieran Conway. Okay, I know who he is. Yeah, I might do this fight. I might do this fight, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of 10 rounders on here. It's quite a few 10 rounders on here. I hate when it's a lot of 4 and 6 rounds. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I may be on it. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do the Sonny Edwards fight and your 5 fight. We'll do it. If I don't be on for the entire card, I definitely will be on for the last 3. 4. Because I want to see Kieran Conway. I want to see that. So probably the last 4, if anything. Let's see. Yeah, because the last 4, is 2 12-rounders, 2 10-rounders, and 2 12-rounders. So I'll be on probably for the last 4 for that. But let me know what y'all think about that, man. How they just doing the switcheroo. You got Kambosos calling out bull crap because I don't think they're gonna let. Overall, I'm gonna say it like this: I don't think they're gonna let Kambosos fight Shakur, and as in I'm talking about Eddie Hearn, because we see what he trying to set up. He put Kambosos in there with Shakur. I'm calling it. Shakur cooks Kambosos, bro. He cooks this guy. This guy celebrates all his losses this year. No. Talking about I had a hell of a year. Yeah, making money, but getting your ass whooped, no. And there'll be another ass whooping the beginning of next year. And then he can't make that fight. He gotta let that other one die down, that Loma ass whooping die down, and you get in there with Paro, and then Paro beat Kambosos, and then maybe he can say, all right, Shakur, you wanna fight Paro or something, but man, I don't know what Shakur gonna do, bro. But it's food on the table. Like I said, it's food on the table for him though. Like it just ain't the food he want. Let's say it like that. You know what I mean? And just a hint. Yeah, I believe your boy going to 154, man. I believe Hoops Ennis is going to 154 to fight Ortiz. I heard on a podcast last night. It was Dan Raphael podcast, and yeah, they were talking about it. He was talking to Eric Gomez, and said he says they're in talks. They are in talks with him. So that means Boots ain't trying to stay at 147. I know a lot of people want him to stay at 147 and go ahead and unify, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, I kind of want him to, but he gonna be kind of caught up in the trick bag with when it come down to being undisputed there. You know, Stanionis and what's my other guy name? He was just on the card. He had a hell of a fight. He was on Jake Paul card. Tank beat him at 140. I can't remember his name to save my goddamn life. I always forget his name, bro. But anyway, they over there at PBC. So, wait a minute, did he lose? Yeah, I can't remember. It's too early, but nonetheless, I don't think he would achieve undisputed in a time frame that he would want to. Because Stanionis about to fight anyways. They ordered Stanionis to fight somebody. So, yeah. So he go to 154. He got a little more luck. You know what I'm saying? He got a little more luck. You know, and it's some money. It's money there and it's hot there. So why not? Having said that, y'all let me know what y'all think. You know, I'm about to get up out of here. Like I said, continue to support. We over here growing. I see all my new subscribers, and salute to all my OG subscribers who've been holding it down. You know what I'm talking about? Real talk. I ain't know without y'all, my new subscribers, you know what I'm saying? Even the people who just come in and listen, bro. I appreciate everybody. Real talk. I got to get gone. All right? Y'all be easy. All right? It's the judge table, baby. Deuces.